I do not see you, I do not hear you, I will not let you get in the Dougler's head with your bring down.
Welcome to part 2 of all my DVDs. Got more from my second row here, so we're going to talk about them. Here we go. First up we have G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. This was alright, I guess. I mean, I'm not a huge G.I. Joe fan to begin with. It was before my time. Like, I know the toys were around when I was a kid, and even before, but I just never got into G.I. Joe. So this movie wasn't... it was okay. I haven't seen it in a while, either. But there's the disc. I barely even remember it, either, too. What is this? The Roast of Pamela Anderson, Uncensored. This was $1 at a video store. It's alright. You know, if you like the roast, Comedy Central roast, this is pretty good. You know, you got Jimmy Kimmel, Tommy Lee, Adam Carolla, Eddie Griffin, Sarah Silverman, Jeffrey Ross, Nick DiPaolo, Andy Dick, Greg Giraldo, B. Arthur, Elin Gold, Lisa Lampanelli, Lady Bunny, and the most hated musician, rock star in the entire world for most people, Courtney Love Cobain. Which is actually why I bought this. It's pretty good. It's from like 2005, I think. The G.I. Joe movie's from like 2009. Beyond Warped. A Warped Tour 2004 DVD. It's just a compilation of bands that were on Warped Tour in 2004. All those bands. Pretty decent DVD. He shot it on mini DV tapes too, which is better quality than one of the other ones I have. There's the disc. But yeah, this is basically the Warped Tour 05 DVD. I also have a Warped Tour 02 DVD and Warped Tour 2003. You probably saw some of those, or at least the 03 one, I think. And I even have a Warped Tour DVD from 98. Magnum Farce. This is a parody of Dirty Harry, kinda. That was completely animated independently. It's okay. It's weird. It's just super weird. It was $1. I didn't pay $4 for this. I paid like $1. It came with a Shot in the Park. Yeah. I got for $1 at a record store. It's got the YouTube cut and the full version. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it was $1. What the hell what do you expect? Boone the Bounty Hunter. I haven't seen this one yet, so I can't really comment on it, but I know it's got Jonathan Lipnicki in it and Lorenzo Lamas. Interesting combo, right? You've been booned. When I hear Boone, I always think of Tony Hawk, American Wasteland. You know Boone? I always think of him. Yeah, I'll watch it one of these days. What is this? Oh, Without a Paddle. With Seth Green, Matthew Lillard, and Dax Shepard. I know Fugitive Red Eye, my friend, saw this in the theater when he was like 10. And I remember, funny enough, my parents saw it the same year. So I thought that was kind of funny. There's the disc. This is a bootleg, so don't go looking for this in the stores. But it's Marilyn Manson's Dead to the World home video. I just printed this art. And unfortunately you can barely even read the description. But it's the entire Dead to the World video, which to this day has not seen an official DVD release. Kinda wish it did. And there's the disc. This is transferred from a VHS. This is from '98. But it was filmed in like 95 to 98 or so. And we got a second home video. God is in the TV. His footage, it's got all of Manson's videos up to that point in '99. It even has live footage of them messing around, you know. It's on YouTube. Both of these I mentioned are on YouTube. Yeah, there's the little insert, and there's the DVD. If you can find these on video, I highly recommend them. Even if you're a huge Marilyn Manson fan, they're still really good. I highly recommend them. Next up we have a bootleg. This is Slipknot, Heretic Anthems. This is live in 2004, I want to say. Yeah, live in Portugal, June 4th, 2004. This is the volume 3 era. Yeah. A Goodfellas production. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, this is a record actually live from TV. And it's pretty good quality. Uncensored and everything, so it's pretty cool. There's Jim Root right there. And for those asking, yes, I heard about the new album. Yes, I'm definitely excited for it when that comes out. Over the Hedge. My friend calls this a stoner comedy, and I gotta kind of agree. It's got some stoner elements in it. You know, the munchies and everything. Yeah, I like this movie. I really, really wish it got a sequel, but I understand, from my understanding, it didn't do that well in theaters. But I still liked it, you know? And there's the disc. Wait, did that say full screen in the back? Yo, no, never mind. This is the right one. Yeah, widescreen. I used to have a full screen copy of it that I gave away a while back. So I got another copy at Goodwill, but that's a great movie. Video game's great too. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Probably my second favorite Harry Potter movie. My first is Goblet of Fire. This one's really, really good. The video game is actually my favorite Harry Potter game of all time. This movie is excellent. I don't have the slipcover anymore for reasons that I don't remember. But I do have still have the discs. I love that picture right there. It's like Harry and what's his name? Shit, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Draco Malfoy having a battle. There's disc 1 and disc 2. Unfortunately, this was Richard Harris's last movie before he passed away. He played Dumbledore, so may he rest in peace. Great actor. This is one of my favorite DVDs right here. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels. I got this DVD at a Dollar Tree of all places. It's probably the absolute best Stan Lee interview you will ever see. And Kevin Smith interviewed him. Like, if you want to see, you know, Stan Lee get candid, and just like his entire life, that this is an amazing DVD. You must own this. It's got all kinds of stuff. Just talking about Spider-Man, his life, and how he created the characters. If you can get your hands on this, definitely pick it up. You won't regret it. After you're done watching the DVD, it's like you'll be asking yourself, I want to hear Stan Lee talk a lot more. And he sure did. It was awesome. That's from 2002, by the way. Here's a bonus disc. This is Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, The Lost Disc. I think this actually came with like a gift set of the movie. Just like a bunch of behind the scenes featurettes and stuff like that. I don't think it's that rare, last I checked, but it's not common either. Disc 3, yeah. Pretty good if you're wanting to know more about the making of the movie. Fly Away Home with Jeff Daniels and Anna, I don't know how to say the last name. Kind of a sad movie, honestly. Kind of depressing for a kid's movie. But I still enjoy it. It's weird, Jeff Daniels doesn't even look like Jeff Daniels in this movie. He looks more like, I don't know, Grizzly Adams, kind of. Movie's from 96, the DVD's from 06. But yeah, pretty good movie. Yeah, baby, yeah! Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. I love this movie. For a while, this was actually in my top 10, like back in high school. Now it's in like my top 20. But it's not even my favorite of the Austin Powers movies. But this is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you are absolutely missing out, and I don't even know why. You gotta check it out. Like, it's obviously a spoof of James Bond, but it's probably the best spoof of James Bond you'll ever see. And Mike Myers is like the best. It's a flipper disc, of course. One with the standard and the one with the widescreen. Definitely, I highly recommend that. I recommend all Austin Powers. Paul Blart, Mall Cop. I know this movie gets really memed on these days, but I still enjoy it to a degree. The sequels, but this movie's pretty funny. Like, I'm not the biggest Kevin James fan, but this movie is pretty good. A lot of memorable moments in it. Noir, I still have yet to see this anime. This is volume 4, and I don't have any other volumes, and that drives me absolutely nuts. Because I hate buying animes with random volumes. I just don't like doing that. I'd rather just get one complete set so I can binge watch the whole thing. But sometimes you just gotta buy a random volume set because the complete series set goes for a lot, so... yeah, I'll eventually check this out. I know it's like action based. I heard it's really good. It's got like a booklet in there with like production notes, and there's like a little picture in there. Lady and the Tramp 50th Anniversary Edition. Sad movie, kind of, but I like it. It's not my favorite Disney animated movie, but it's still pretty good. And this restored DVD is really, really enjoyable. Yeah, 2006. 15 years already. I remember when Disney promoted the hell out of this DVD too. Insane it's been that long now. It's got like stuff, you know. I'm sure there's a better edition of this now, but at the time this was like the best version. But I think everyone knows about Lady and the Tramp. It's been the spaghetti scene you see at the front, that's been parodied so many times. Black Cat, Cat's 9 Lives, Volume 6, there you go. Again, I want to watch this, I really, really do. I just want to buy the entire set. So if anyone could tell me if it's affordable, I'll buy it, the complete series set. But it looks really cool. I mean, it's Shonen, so Shonen Jump, which, you know, some people like Shonen Jump, some people don't. I understand if you don't. There's a whole advertisement of other anime, including Dragon Ball Z Kai. Here's the disc. It has reversible art, if you're into that. The Da Vinci Code. It's the Da Vinci Code, what do you expect? It's a Tom Hanks movie that exists. That's all I'm gonna say. It's definitely a little better than Angels versus whatever that movie was called that had Tom Hanks in it. But still far from his best. It has a little like insert. Oh, with like merchandise. Oh, just a Blu-ray advertisement. That was back when the Blu-ray was new. Here's the disc 1 and disc number 2. Buzz Lightyear Star Command, the adventure begins. This is the TV movie that spawned the Buzz Lightyear Star Command TV series. Or no, I think this is direct-to-video actually. I didn't care for it that much. I mean, it's alright. The best part really is the animated sequences with Buzz and the CGI animated sequences with all the Toy Story characters. That was probably the best part. That was at the beginning. But it's not bad. If you're looking for time to waste, it's a good time waster. I'll say that. And to this day, Disney has still not put out the complete series of that show. You like David Cross? You'll probably like this movie. Run, Ronnie, Run. It's about this guy who gets in trouble, gets arrested, and he becomes the star of a reality TV show. This has a lot of cameos in the movie. Like, it's probably one of the most cameoed movies I've ever seen. Like, you got Bob Odenkirk, you know, and David Cross, and Jack Black's even in this. Yeah, this is from 2002, yeah. It's weird, kind of gross, kind of odd. Yeah, I stand corrected. But if you like odd and weird, then you'll like this film for what it is. And there's the disc. I still have not seen this full movie. I want to though, because it's Johnny Knoxville and I like Johnny Knoxville, but this is Grand Theft Parsons from 2003, and it's apparently based on a true story from what I understand. About Phil Kaufman. Yeah, it looks good. I like Johnny Knoxville. You know, his movies can be hit or miss, so it might be good, it might not be, but I'll still check it out. It's Jiminy Glick in Lalawood. I couldn't even make it through this movie. I'm gonna be real. Paid $3 for this. That's probably how much it's worth, really. I just got bored of it, and I just turned it off midway. I think I may have watched it during when I was in a bad mood, though. So that may have had something to do with it. So I'll give it another whirl, you know. My cousin says it's really good, so I'll watch it when I'm in a better mood. And maybe I'll give you a better, rating for it, but I just did not care for that movie. I showed the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor earlier. Here's the bonus disc that you could get at Walmart. It has 40 minutes of bonus content with... It's kind of similar to the Pirates disc, where it's like just more extra features on like behind the scenes kind of stuff. That's kind of cool. Yeah, exclusive bonus disc. I haven't seen this movie. It's Cate Blanchett and Giovanna Ribisi and Keanu Reeves. Greg Kinnear, The Gift. I haven't seen this. I think my mom bought this actually, and it just somehow ended up in my video collection. So I'm going to give that to her later. I definitely wouldn't have bought this. There's the disc. At least I don't even remember buying it. I know my mom did, though. Big Mama's House 2. I have Big Mama's House 1 somewhere. But I remember when I was about 9 years old, this movie got played on cable so many times. Like the first year, 2007 or so. Like, it was played on TV like all the time. And I still don't even understand why. It's not as good as the first one, but since I remember watching it, I actually saw this first before I saw the first Big Mama. So I have more memories with this one than I do with the first one. But it's alright. I saw Big Mama's House 3, and that was, I think everyone was kind of tired of the series by then. Yeah, it's a flipper disc. Yeah, it's a decent movie, I guess. The Stitches and the Put-Ons, live at Wiener Schnitzel at Huntington Beach, January 16th, 2003. Very limited edition DVD that the Stitches put out of some fan filming. It was like hand filmed by some fan, and then it was sold on their website or something. It's like a home movie style kind of video, but still pretty good. The Put-Ons footage isn't on here, but the Stitches is. It's even got some like footage from outside of the venue and stuff, and it's kind of nostalgic, you know, especially for that time in 2003. Yeah, I don't think you can get this anymore, and if you can, it's pretty hard to come by. But Stitches are a good band. I like them. How to make an American band from scratch. The story of the Jack-Ons. This was a local Texas band that were known for playing like kind of scummy rock. And they had a naked guy in a Jack-in-the-Box mask. It's weird. And there's a lot of scenes in this which I wish I could unsee. But it's not available anywhere else. Yeah, that's the guy who sang in the Jack Gons. I think he killed himself, I'm pretty sure. You can only get this on the website in 04. I thought about putting it on my channel, but I would have to edit a shit ton of stuff out. But we'll see. It's really weird, though. That was a complete blind buy. Tenacious D, The Complete Masterworks 2. This is some good stuff. This is like not Rise, the Pick of Destiny era. So it's got a show from February 16th at the Moore Theater in Seattle. It's got a documentary which is kind of serious. It was almost like you saw footage of Jack Black and Kyle Gass like actually fight, and like it got really real for a second. It's like a little more serious, but still has its fun moments. It's got some music videos, TV appearances, of course, time fixers. I remember my brother showing me the Time Fixers video. He's like, "Yeah, you seen this? I've never seen it before." I'm like, "Yeah, it's on the Complete Masterworks DVD I bought." Yeah, it's got a little thing by Josh Homme, Queens of the Stone Age, and Ira Glass. Wish we could get a volume 3, but I don't know what the hell is taking them so long. Here's that. I have to say this is much better than the concert from the first one. They play a lot more songs and the production's a lot better, in my opinion. Kiss Invasion. This is only for die-hard fans of Kiss like myself. What this is an interview of Kiss from 1983 on some TV show. Night Flight, yeah. When Vinnie Vincent was in the band before he got fired in '84. Yeah, it's got footage from another Kiss DVD I have that's a boot, like unauthorized, of Kiss, of Vinnie Vincent being in a convention in the mid-90s. But it's a decent buy if you want to get everything Kiss. I got that at FYE a long time ago. I'm pretty sure Kiss never got a cent from that. The Campaign. I did not care for this movie. It was interesting. Some of the premise was interesting, but it was kind of boring. Again, maybe I saw it in a bad... It's okay, but it's not the greatest movie ever. Maybe I saw it when I was in a bad mood. There's the disc. But like Zach Galifianakis and Will Ferrell, you'd think that would be a great duo, but it's alright. Well, it's not even a duo, they're like rivals in that movie. Hawthorne Heights. This is Who We Are. Post-hardcore kind of alt-rock band / emo, I guess. Promotional DVD. It's got a lot of good stuff. I love Hawthorne Heights. Great band. Rest in peace. That's one of the members who died in a bus accident or something. Here's merch, and there's the disc. It just says Hawthorne Heights on it. Pretty sure it's out of print. Got that at FYE for cheap. Sucker Punch. This is a movie that came and went, didn't it? I remember it was promoted the hell out of. It's from Zack Snyder, so you think it would have been a little more popular, but I know there's an R-rated cut of this too. It's just kind of there. There's this disc right there. I gotta see the R-rated cut. Maybe that's a little better, but that movie's just kind of there. Shredder Man Rules. This is one of Nickelodeon's many TV movies with Devon Workshire, yeah, from Ned's Declassified. I remember when I saw the cover of this, or the title, I thought, Shredder Man, what the hell? Are they trying to rip off the name from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? But no, it's completely different. It's cheesy, but it is a TV movie, so what do you expect? 2007. Because I like Ned's Declassified, I had to get this. Oh yeah, there's something in the back, yeah. Shredder Man Rules. That came in wet. Oh, too. Oh, here's an underrated movie. High School High. Jon Lovitz. Jon Lovitz becomes a teacher in the ghetto school, and it becomes really... a lot of stuff happens. This came out in '96, I think. I remember for the longest time the website of this was still like available, and then they finally took it down. But it was like available for quite a while. And I like Jon Lovitz. This movie's from '04, I think. This movie you absolutely never hear talked about. I wish more people knew about it. Maybe Jon Lovitz has embarrassed himself about that movie, I don't know. Oh boy, here's an unforgettable movie right here. Agent Cody Banks with Frankie Muniz and Hilary Duff. Love this movie. The sequel I haven't really seen too much, but this movie, I used to see it all the time. In fact, I remember in the doctor's appointment, I remember seeing this on TV, and I remember being really excited. It's got action, it's got romance, it's got everything you want in a kid's movie. And it's really great. But yeah, it's just such an unforgettable film, and it sticks with you for a while. Okay, enough of the jokes. Yeah, it's a flipper disc. Yeah, definitely check out Agent Cody Banks. You'll definitely never forget that. Okay, I'll stop. Street Fighter Alpha, the movie. I have not seen this movie all the way through, and I like Street Fighter. It looks pretty good. I need to sit down and watch this fully again, because it has been a while. I know it's one of the few Street Fighter animes out there, at least by Manga Entertainment, so the dub might not be the greatest, but I'll still check it out regardless. Gettysburg. Jeff Daniels, Martin Sheen, Tom Burren. I don't know how to say his last name. Haven't seen it. I got it because my parents want to see it or something. But I know it's about the Gettysburg, war or whatever. Now, when I got the movie, it came in 2 discs. I think mine came in like a misprint, because they didn't label the discs. They're exactly the same, so I got a Sharpie and just labeled the disc 1 and disc 2 on there, because they didn't put the numbers, which I found really strange. Whoop, and I dropped it. Yeah. Laughs from the Hood Volume 2. It's got some funny comedians. Steve Harvey, Paul Mooney, or whatever. Arsenio Hall. Pretty funny guys. You get to see Steve Harvey before he went bald, so that's pretty interesting. Volume 1 has John Witherspoon in it? I gotta get that. I love John Witherspoon. He was funny. Madonna. Not the singer of the anime. This is an OVA that came out in the late 80s. It's just kind of there. Subtitled only. I wish I had more to say about this, but I just don't. I think I got this at an anime convention for like dirt cheap, and I understand why it was dirt cheap. Just kind of meh. It's like a slice of life more than anything. About a teacher who teaches rugby or something. The Phantom of the Opera. The movie version. From 2004. This movie, another movie that kind of came and went. Haven't seen it all the way through. I do like it though. My favorite musical though is without a doubt Sweeney Todd. That's my absolute favorite musical. So more you know about me. Rudy, based on a true story of Rudy Rudiger, I think that's how you say his name, with Sean Astin, pre-Lord of the Rings. In fact, this is actually the first movie I saw Sean Astin in before Lord of the Rings. It's pretty good. I like it. And my grandparents actually met the real Rudy Rudiger. I have his autograph somewhere. So that's pretty cool. We had a family movie night and this is the movie. It was really good. I definitely recommend it. It's good drama. Beavis and Butthead. The Mike Judge collection. I do have some of the King Turd collection, but not everything. But this is good to have if you're watching Beavis and Butthead on the road. And this is the original fat release of Volume 1. They re-released them in like slim, not slim, but like standard DVD cases. Here's that and that. I originally gave this to my uncle, and then because my uncle's a huge Beavis and Butthead nerd, more than me. Anyway, here's disc 1. If I were to have to pick a favorite episode, No Laughing probably. I know No Laughing kind of became a meme lately. I don't know if you noticed that. Like they edited like different things to say. You know, Buzzcut says. Kind of funny. Choke is another good episode. All these are great. And I'm kind of excited to see the new Beavis and Butthead, but I'm not sure how it's going to be. I hope it's done by the right people. That's all I have to say. And I hope Comedy Central actually gives them a damn chance. Because MTV sure as hell didn't. Home Improvement, that's a good episode as well. Oh wait, I showed the discs in wrong order. That's disc 1, that's disc 2, that's disc 3. Sorry about that. But it doesn't really matter, but as long as I show the cases, so. What the hell can you do? Here's a random volume, Mike Judge Most Wanted. Only get this if you're a die-hard collector of Beavis and Butthead. Otherwise, just skip it. But it's got episodes from the Mike Judge volumes, plus the pilot Frog Baseball, and the Journey of Beavis and Butthead, but it's only got the first part in it. And there's the disc. You gotta have Beavis and Butthead Do America. I don't have the special edition. I only have the DVD from '99. I only paid $2.99 for it. But I have it. My uncle has the special edition. I know the King Turd collection actually has a couple more features that aren't on the special edition. So I gotta get that too. I think I do have something like that somewhere. Fred Perry's Gold Digger. Time Raft 2 Special Edition. Got this at Anime Expo 2013 for like $5. It's like an American anime. I haven't even seen the first one. See, it's only 20 minutes. And I think this DVD is actually out of print too and hard to find. So yeah, it's decent. I have to see part 1 though. Cool commentary on it too. Dr. Dolittle. I grew up with this movie. This is probably one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies of all time. Just because I watched it so much as a kid. Haven't seen the original, nor have I even seen the remake. Or remake number 2, I should say. I heard that was a little more serious than this one. There's the disc. Oh, insert. Check that out if you're a huge Eddie Murphy fan like I am. We have Johnny. Johnny Erickson Tada, if you don't know, is a religious person who got disabled when she was like a teenager, and they made a movie out of her. It's very independent, from like the late 70s, and she starred herself. It's alright. I couldn't believe some of the stuff they said for a PG rated movie. Like, they got away with a lot, especially for a religious film. Yeah, I think it's out of print too, this DVD. I met Johnny herself back in 2011. Very nice woman. I get letters from her sometimes still to this very day. I have another one too, but yeah. Rookie of the Year. I used to watch this movie again and again and again in the car, and man, I gotta tell you, I love it. And for a movie directed by Daniel Stern of all people, I love it. Kinda wish they made a sequel. I don't know why they didn't. There's Daniel Stern right there. I love Daniel Stern, he's one of my favorite actors. Here's the insert. Very quotable. I think most 90s movie fans know about that movie. Speaking of 90s films, The Iron Giant. This is the original DVD release, not the special edition. I remember watching this at a cabin. That's kind of funny because this movie takes place near the woods, so it felt like so fitting to watch this in the near the cabin with my friends. Good times. Brad Bird made this. I still wish he would do a part 2, but it's probably best we don't get a part 2 because I'm fine with this. Yeah, it's a flipper disc. Or maybe a part 2 would be fun, I don't know. Because Incredibles 2 is pretty good, I thought. Are we there yet? One of those... This is back when Ice Cube was making a lot of family movies. So... it's alright. It came out in 2005, I believe, yeah. I remember when it was promoted so heavily. I mean, it's for if you like road trip films, you'll love it. Yeah, there's the disc with Ice Cube being Ice Cube, you know. Ice Cube being Ice Cube, you know. And if you like that, you gotta have Are We Done Yet? The sequel. Which is okay. It's got the guy from Scrubs in it, so if you like that show, It's got, like, it would probably have similar humor. I haven't seen much Scrubs to begin with, so I wouldn't really know that much, but I would assume. But this movie is not as good as Are We There Yet? And Are We There Yet wasn't even that great of a movie to begin with. It's alright. There's the disc. I've had this for a long time. The Wizard of Oz. I need to get a new copy because this one's actually used to be my grandma's copy, but she gave it to me. Last I checked, the disc didn't even work that well, so I think it's deeply scratched. So I gotta get another one. DVD's from '99, so it's the 60-year anniversary of the movie. It's got a lot of features for being a '99 DVD. There's the disc. If you haven't seen The Wizard of Oz, man, I think everyone and their own mother have seen Wizard of Oz. Whether you want to deny it or not, you've probably seen it. I remember they played it on Cartoon Network like 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, so that was something. But yeah, everyone knows it, everyone's seen it, it's a classic. Speaking of classics, one of the oldest DVDs that I first owned and still own, the 60th anniversary edition of Dumbo. One of my favorite, this is like top 5 animated Disney movies for me, just because of how I grew up watching it so much when I was like 3 years old. I got it for Christmas in 2001. Really, really great movie. As sad as it is sometimes. Yes, thing has seen better days. That's for sure. There's the disc. It's featuring a sneak peek of Dumbo 2. And guess what? That never happened. So that's kind of cool seeing unreleased footage of a movie that never came out. And finally, for this part, we'll end on Disturbia. I saw this movie in film class in high school, and I fell in love with it. I know it's like a remake of, what is that? Rear Window? And it kind of is. But still very good modernized version. Shia LaBeouf, you know, you gotta love him. For some reason, my copy came with a 2 disc holder thing, but it only came with 1 disc. So it's kind of weird. But there's the disc. If you haven't seen Disturbia, I highly recommend it. Great thriller. Anyway, that's that part of the DVD collection. See you in the next part, whatever that is.